Welcome everybody to our Xmas special by Davidtron. I would like to get you in the mood of Christmas today, and that's why we made this very special event today. And we would like to show some small quizzes today, like 3 quizzes, and show you how they can be solved with measurement units and measurement parts. And they are all somehow connected to Christmas, and it should be a little bit fun as well. And what we would like to do at this very special Christmas event is we would like to show you all the faces or most of the faces involved in this amazing project that we had here and behind this huge success story. And just to give you some numbers of that huge success story is during these special times we organized, I think, Barbara, correct me if I'm wrong, 30 webinars this year since March or April, I guess, something like this.
April was the first one, I think.
So it was 30 webinars that we organized, and we had 80 companies visiting us or taking part in these webinars and 1,800 viewers. This is really amazing. And that's such a huge successfully that we planned a Christmas event to say thank you to everybody. And as I said, I would like to point out the persons who are responsible for this huge success, and at the very first place, the organizer, and that's Barbara, that's you.
Thank you. So I'm really happy to be here today. Usually I'm only behind the scenes because I'm working within the Davidtron marketing team, and I'm super happy to be here today. And thank you to everybody who is watching our webinars, and also thank you to everybody who is participating as an organizer, as a moderator, as an application engineer. It's super fun to organize these events. Thank you.
Yeah, that's really awesome. That's really awesome to have such an awesome team here around these webinars and to have that huge success. And the next ones that I would like to introduce are our know-how experts. Verena, you are the first one.
Thank you. So just to introduce myself real quickly, my name is Verena Niederkofler and I work as a product application engineer at Davidtron for about 1.5 years now. And it's always a lot of fun to do our webinars, and I'm really excited for today too.
Perfect. Raphael, you're the next one.
Yeah, thank you, Ivica. Welcome also from my side. My name is Raphael. I'm a second product application engineer at Davidtron. I'm now working for Davidtron since approximately 3.5 years. And it's always also a lot of fun and a lot of pleasure for me to do the webinars together with you, Ivica, as well. Nevertheless, it's often much effort to prepare the webinars, but it's absolutely worth the effort because the people really like the efforts and the numbers of participants is always pretty huge. So yeah, let's see what the next year will bring us.
So again, a very big thanks from the moderator side, from our side, because I think a lot of people don't even know how much effort is put into those webinars to get all the technical details and to get the know-how together. Also from Barbara's side to organize everything, to get the news out there that we are doing some such webinars, and our numbers just prove we have done so much right. And to get to the moderators, Sven, you're definitely a huge part of it as the German part. Welcome to the English part of the webinars.
Thank you, Ivica. Hello from my side. It's a special webinar for me because it's the first webinar in English. I'm a sales manager in Germany. I'm with Davidtron for 9 years. And yes, I'm doing the moderation for the German webinars in the team. Thank you.
Thank you. Thomas, you're the newest part of our webinar team. Tell us something about yourself.
Yeah, hello everybody. My name is Thomas. I'm since 2 years at Davidtron, and I'm a junior sales engineer. And today I prepared a little, how can I say, a little quiz. Yeah, thank you for being here, Ivica.
Perfect. Yes, and that's what we are going to do today. We are going to do some small quizzes to get you in the mood of Christmas, and just for the viewers as well, what we are planning for the next year. We are going to have webinars because that's a huge success. We are going to continue them with like every 3 months a webinar for the newest releases of Oxygen, and we are going to have other webinars as well, like for Oxygen beginners is going to take part, I think, end of January, beginning of February, as I'm remember. It's already it's possible to register already, so we are going to do this. We are planning to do some kind of podcast like LinkedIn Live once per month, maybe 2 times per month. I'm still discussing this with Barbara, but we are planning this as well, and we are going to be on fairs as well. So PCIM in Germany is going to be one of the fairs, and also the testing expos all over the world, like China, USA, and Germany. And we are going to be at the COMAC in China as well. What we are going to add is also a live chat on our homepage to allow our customers to contact us directly, or if there are any questions of possible customers, we are going to do that as well. And of course, our newsletter, don't forget our newsletter, always the most important information's there. So just that's it. And I think we can start with the very interesting and very fun part of this webinar today, of this event today. I don't want to call it webinar because it's an event in the end. And that's like doing the quizzes. We have prepared 3 kind of quizzes, and those who are participating at the quiz can win something from Devatron. We are going to explain it after the quiz. And the first thing is something that has to do with Christmas. These are songs. This is acoustic. Raphael, I think that's your part.
Yes. So could you hand over the moderator to me, please? Then I can
Barbara,
show you my
can you
screen
help me?
and introduce the first riddle to you. Just to start with a quick introduction into this first quiz. Now, here it is. I will quickly start to share my screen here. Here we are. So as some of you probably know, I'm also a piano player, and therefore I prepared a small quiz, and I connected my piano at home to one of our measurement systems, and I recorded one Christmas song, or at least the beginning of a very famous and very known also English and international Christmas song to you. And the data, what you see here, is the data of the Christmas song. And now it's up to you to guess and to find out which what is the correct Christmas song. I know it is a bit difficult, but I'm pretty sure that you will get it and you will find the right answer. Up here, you see the time signal of the left signal and of the right signal. And down here, you see the spectral analysis and the frequency information of the signal on the left side for the left channel and on the right side for the right channel. On the x-axis, there is the frequency, and on the y-axis, you can see the time. And when I'm moving the cursor, you see, okay, it is changing. And now it's up to you to find out, is this spectral analysis here in time, in the time-dependent trend, is it, what song is it? Is it A, is it Jingle Bells? B, We Wish You a Merry Christmas? Or is it C, is it The Little Drummer Boy? Just as a...
Yeah, just one thing. On top is like how loud the tone was that you played, the sound.
Yes.
Yeah. And on the bottom is the sound itself. Was it the high tone? Was it the low tone? I guess something like this.
Yeah, exactly. There is the frequency from 0 hertz to 1 kilohertz, so we can see the fundamental frequency of each note very well. And you see here the melody of the song is like this.
Okay, perfect.
Well, less like that, you know. So is it?
Okay, that's a nice hint.
And maybe one hint for everybody. Is it the beginning of the song or is it the chorus?
It is the very beginning of the song. So you see the first 2 or 3 seconds like this. So if it is Jingle Bells, it would be or if it is We Wish You a Merry Christmas, it would be or
that's
The Little Drummer Boy.
Raphael, that's really difficult, you know.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I'm happy So I would like to start the survey now, so everybody will see a survey on the screen. Barbara, can you do that for us?
Oh, Raphael, will you maybe play it without sound so people see it moving as well?
We can at least try it, yes. No problem. But yeah,
Just turn off the channels, then it
here we
works.
are. So this
So
is
now
how
you
it is
see it.
looking like when it is replayed.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you play it or not. It's so difficult. I have really no idea.
Not really, but here it
No.
is really getting pretty confusing. But I think that
Yeah.
you can guess what it is when you focus here on the first 4 or 5
Okay.
notes.
Perfect.
Okay.
There
Barbara,
were
can you
already
start
a
the
lot of
survey?
hints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shall we start with the survey?
Yes.
I think
Yes, please.
I gave enough hints and we can start with the survey now, yes.
Okay, if Rafi says so, I will start the survey.
Perfect. So guess your point or guess your song, what it is. I'm happy it's not Wham! Last Christmas because that song was already played more than enough for this
Absolutely.
Christmas season. Yeah. Perfect.
And it's not really a piano song.
Yeah. Ah, okay. Okay.
But
So
anyway, you
here,
can play each of these songs either on the
songs on
piano,
the
on
piano.
the guitar, or with any other instrument as well.
Yeah,
We
we
see
already
the
see
first
the
people.
yeah, we see already the very first.
Okay, the little drummer boy is not the favorite one, I see. Okay.
Yes.
One
We're gonna see
person
the
answered
result.
in the chat. Maybe I don't know if the responses are anonymous, so we don't know who decided on what. So don't be afraid to guess anything wrong. There will be a wrong or right, but nobody will know. Okay,
Absolutely.
so I
So
guess
This
more
looks
than
good.
90% already voted.
Yes, we're
So
gonna
I
give
guess
10
5
more
seconds.
seconds. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's count
5,
it down. 5, 4,
4.
3, 2, 1. So we're gonna close the survey. I think we should show it, and also I think we should also show the results now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will show you the results.
And
So
Rafael, can you play the sound now while we show the results?
Yes. Give me a moment.
I think that's okay for all of us if we
So we see 67% said jingle bells, but I'm not sure if people really thought it was jingle bells or.
So I think anybody knows the answer now.
we don't hear it very loud, Rafael. It's pretty quiet at the moment. So
2/3 were right. Congrats.
perfect. So it went better than on the German part, because on the German part a lot of people didn't know what it was. So I think that we have just people here now in the English webinar who know the sound very good, and your hints have
But I
been
think
amazing.
in a German webinar, 100% said a different answer than the correct one. So everybody
Exactly.
agreed on another song.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the
Perfect.
Germans are not that addicted to Christmas songs.
That could
Maybe.
We didn't give that many hints either.
Yeah, that's also
It was
okay.
harder.
So perfect. So it is Jingle Bells. Perfect to those who voted for Jingle Bells. It doesn't matter because in the end everybody can win. But it's just nice to have some fun here today. Perfect. So yeah, it is Jingle Bells in the end. Awesome. We have prepared another song, and that song is played on a guitar. And who is going to present us this song? Thomas?
It's me. Yes, I have to.
Okay, I will hand over
Perfect.
the host
The
to you that
moderator?
you can share your
Yes.
screen.
Okay. One second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now you should see my screen, I think. Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
And my part is a bit difficult because I played it with an overdrive on my guitar. So there are also 3 different choices. Maybe it's A, Silent Night, it's B, O, How Joyfully, or C, Every Year Again. So I will let it play. And now you can see in the FFT and in the spectrum analysis the song. I let it play without music, and then I will play the music. So
Perfect.
it's your choice. Silent
Perfect.
Night, How Joyfully,
I know
or
that one.
Every Year
I
Again.
remember that one because in the German webinar I was completely wrong. I was so completely wrong. So I know this solution definitely. Barbara, if you could do the survey
Survey, yes.
to start. Yes.
Yes, I
And
will.
we are,
Again, just one hint. Is it the very beginning of the song or the chorus? So it's
It's
becoming a
the
bit
very
easier.
beginning.
Okay, so the very first seconds. Okay, I will start your question now. Okay?
yes.
All right.
Perfect. So which song did we play with the guitar? I'm curious to see what the answers are going to be, or the guessings, because I don't think that it's so easy to know. A little bit less hints than it was on the previous song, so it could be a little bit more difficult. So the first votes are already coming in, and
we should maybe add that the other quizzes will be a bit easier than this one.
yes, definitely.
Yeah, so don't leave right now. Give us some time.
We thought the very hard ones at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh,
But to
already.
be honest, without saying anything how it looks like at the moment, but it's already way better than it was in the German webinar, to be honest.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. So we have already 50% people voted, 60%. We're just gonna wait a little bit longer to get the votes in. We have again a lot of people in the webinar today, in the event today. I'm gonna see. So 70%. Still some time to vote. I'm gonna count again down 5 seconds. I'll give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So the survey is gonna end. And I think while we present again the votes,
But maybe we can see also the spectra in the meantime while hearing the song.
Yes, no problem. I will do it. All right. Let's go.
wonderful. So I think everybody knows it already. This time I'm not gonna be wrong. I think 50% of the people, and we can show the survey now, I think, guessed correctly. So it is Silent Night perfectly for this one. 50%, half of the votes knew what it is. For the other half, I'm really sorry. You need to check your eyes. So perfect. So, but this was really the difficult part, or the most difficult part of our quizzes. The other parts are going to be very simple. And do you guys anyone want to say something about this quiz, or is it good so far for you?
For me, it's good enough.
Yeah, perfect. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come to my part of the quiz today. And my part is all about this Christmas tree behind me. And what I did at this Christmas tree, I'm gonna show you now. So I'm gonna show it to you. So you should see something. Perfect. And I'm gonna start oxygen because everything is about our measurement software and about oxygen. So give me a second, I'm gonna close PowerPoint. So, do you see oxygen? Do you see my oxygen already on your
Yes.
screens?
Yes.
Perfect, perfect. So what you can see on my oxygen is that I have divided this Christmas tree in 3 parts. So it's A, B, and C. And what you see on this Christmas tree on the top and the middle and the C, these are 3 different fairy lights or Christmas lights, or how you want to call them. And they are going to shine, blink differently than the other parts. And you should, according to this area here, or to my recording, see and find out what we actually, or which fairy light was measured. So please have a good look at the fairy lights. I'm going to start the measurement now. You see here the power which is used, and of course, the bigger the power, the brighter the fairy lights are burning. The lower the power, the fairy lights are going to be out or are not that bright. So I'm going to start it. I hope that's a good explanation, and if not, I hope my colleagues are going to tell me that I did not explain well, but you already see it's running. Look at A, B, C at the parts, and the question is going to be which fairy lights correspond with the power consumption shown in the recording.
At least
So we
you can give a hint and say that you didn't use any candles.
No, yes, exactly. So candles, I would have problems to measure the electrical power of it. So yeah, that's definitely true. And I think that's already should be already enough. I hope I explained it good enough. And so it's going to be now your part to vote for it.
Okay, I will start
Yes.
the survey.
Please, yes. So we're going to start the survey. So which part did we measure the power consumption from? It's going to be A, the blue line on the top, B, the red area in the middle, or C, the green area on the bottom. As I said, it should not be as difficult as the sound part because our eyes do not lie, and we should be able to see this. To give you, or to make it a little bit more difficult for you and more nervous, the German visitors on our German webinar made this 100% correct. So it should really not be that difficult. And we have already 70% of the votes in, and it looks good.
Everybody at the moment voted for the same answer.
Yes, it looks good. So whoa,
There's another
we are
answer
going we are going to give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we are going to show you the voting results, but I'm not going to tell you the answer because we are going to do the second part as well, and then I'm going to answer or give the solution to it. So just, I think we can show the survey shortly.
I
Just
show
to
what
show you.
people said.
Yes. So that's what people said, and I'm not gonna solve it right now. We're gonna solve it at the end. But 90%, this looks good. This looks really good. Perfect. So I have already prepared part 2 on my screen. So again, the same story, A, B, and C, and guess which fairy light or Christmas light we did measure with, or what's the power consumption that we measure. Here you have to have a pretty good look also in the background. And I'm not going to say too much about it because it would be too simple. So as you can see, that's yes. So that's it. I think we can start the survey.
Okay.
Yes. So again, which fairy light corresponds with the power consumption shown in the recording? Was it A, the upper part, B, the middle part, or C, the bottom part? Let
And it's
us
probably
this
not
one
the
is-
same answer than before.
I think this one is pretty easy. It should not be a
Yes.
problem.
Yes, I wanted to make it easy because the next quiz is going to be again a little bit more difficult, but not as difficult as the first one, but interesting.
Oh, not the same answers.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
Oh, already 70% voted. That's
Mhm.
pretty amazing. Everybody who didn't vote before, do it now or never.
Yeah. So gonna
Or
give you
at the
5
next
more
quiz.
seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna show you the results again of this one.
Yes. So for this question,
Mhm.
90% said C, the green area, and 10% said the blue area.
So I'm gonna solve it right now. I'm gonna solve part 2 first because that's the measurement file I have open. So if you look at the corresponding recording and the lights, the easiest part is, and that's why 90% are correct, when it drops down to nearly 0, the lights turn off. All the other lights are somehow blinking or shining all the time. So that's correct. C is the one that we can see again when it drops down. But what I want to highlight again out is, even if the light is out, if there is an electronic system plugged into a plug, it's gonna consume something like power. So if you do not load your iPhones or whatever, plug out those electronic stuffs out of the plug anyways, because it consumes even if the phone is not connected as well. So C is correct. We have that one correct. And I'm gonna solve part A or part 1 as well.
So for the fast part, 91% said it's B, the red area, and 9% said your measurement file recorded C, the green area.
Okay. So we did not have 100%, so that was better for with the Germans. They
I think the
had
German customers are better in power.
It's no competition.
English in acoustic.
I just want to make some fun because it's funny. But as you can see, the middle part is blinking. And if you see at the brightness of these, they are perfectly in response to our recording. So it is definitely B. So this is also correct for the 90% who voted. Perfect. Yes. So that's from the power
to
part.
everybody who was right, and congrats to everybody who voted.
Yeah, definitely. So this is from my part, and the last part is going to be a very amazing part, because we have also to tell the story about what happened to that nutcracker at the end. And Sven, this is your part.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you the moderator.
Please.
Yes, here we go.
So I will share the screen.
Perfect.
Can you see it?
Now we see your desktop.
Yeah, desktop.
There we. So
here we go. Yes.
Okay.
Now we see it. Now we see.
Yes. Yeah. The
Perfect.
third quiz is about a nutcracker near to me, and in this nutcracker, I've prepared it with a little sensor for force, and yeah, we have to measure how much force you need to crack the nut, and your part is to say how much force we need, and we have 3 possible solutions: under 100 Newton, 100 to 300 Newton, or over 300 Newton.
Okay, but Sven, the most important question that was mostly asked by everybody in this chat: how big is your nutcracker?
How big? How big? I'm a measurement guy, and there is how's the English word for Zollstock, and I see 54 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
Can somebody calculate an inch?
I don't know. Does anyone know?
Should be
moment.
20 inch, huh?
Was
21?
it 54? Yeah.
It's about 21 inch.
54.
It's 21
And
inches.
21 inch.
we
Okay.
also got another question whether Sven bought this nutcracker only for this event. And Sven, can I tell the story about it?
Okay.
His colleague, Daniel, who couldn't join us today, inherited this nutcracker from his grandma. And the first thing Sven did with it when he got it was to punch a hole in it and put a sensor in it. Daniel was not super delighted at the beginning, but then he said, okay, it's for science, so it was fine with him.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, we do it for Devatron.
Yes. So
And
let's start
for
the
our
survey.
customers.
Let's start
Yeah,
the survey
I
and
think
talk.
you can
Have
start
some small talk during the surveys online.
A, B, or C.
Okay, so when I get it correctly, people just have to guess how many Newton someone needs.
Exactly.
Sven, can
And
you maybe give an example how much 100 Newton are?
100 Newton, about 10 kilogram.
Okay.
Nearly.
yes, exactly. Yeah. So we already see the first votes coming in. Very interesting again. So how did we detect this? Sven is going to crack 3 nuts to
Yes.
see to have an average. So it's not just one heavy or one easy to crack nut. So we're going to have an average. Oh, that's interesting. I knew this is one of the most interesting parts of the event today. And you already see it on the participants. Already more people took part of this survey or this poll. Perfect. So I'm going to give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. Perfect. So should we show how people did vote first? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, the reaction of everybody was
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
This is the first time that all 3 answers were selected.
Perfect. Yeah. So as you see, 73% from 100 Newton to 300 Newton, and the rest like 9% and 18%. And Sven, I would say do the measurement, play it, and we are going to see the solution.
Okay. I will click play, and we will see. Yeah, there's the first test with 158 Newton. Second test with 162. And the third with 188. And there are in the average nearly 160 Newton. And so solution B is the right one. I think that's nearly the same like the German customers.
Yeah, exactly. So 73% guessed correctly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Very good. We can see it again.
Good. Yes.
Very fine.
Perfect. So this was our last quiz today. The winners. So we are going to find out 3 winners at the end of the event. Everybody who participated in those polls is a valid winner. So we are going to take them out of a box. And to everybody yet at the event, again, thank you for taking part at this event. Thank you for also taking part in our webinars as well. we are very happy to continue with our webinars in the next couple of weeks and months. And for everybody, please join us on social media. As we announced, we are going to have a lot of things happening there. Visit us on our homepage. And again, thank you for being part of our webinars through the whole year. And everybody else, Merry Christmas to everybody, Happy New Year, and see you next year.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Merry Christmas. Bye bye.
Bye.